All right, it's time for another weekly Squardle. This is weekly Squardle number 128. If you're not familiar with Squardle, it's like Wordle on a grid. We're guessing a row and a column at the same time. This 8 is how many guesses we have remaining. We'll get a bonus guess when we complete a word. And last week, I started with 5 unusual words that have been suggested by ChatGPT, and I had a comment from someone that I should try Google's Gemini as well. And so Google's Gemini gave me 5 unusual words to start with, although I don't really know that these are that unusual. So I guess it depends on the person, right? So we have Kyrie, which it says a Greek name meaning Lord, which is kind of right. It's not wrong, but the way I know Kyrie is from the phrase Kyrie eleison, which is sort of an invocation or like a prayer, and it means Lord have mercy. So I think it does mean Lord, but anyways, ogles to look at with lust or lasciviousness. I mean, you ogle somebody. That's not an unusual word, I don't think. Quill. I mean, a quill pen. That's pretty normal. Xylem is a little bit. I think that's how you pronounce that. Xylem. It depends on your experience. If you're a science person, you might know about this. But it's a type of plant tissue, transports water and minerals. And then yawns. I mean, come on, yawns. If yawns is an unusual word that you don't know. And English, if English is your second language, third language, whatever, I have no judgment about not knowing any word. But if English is your first language and you don't know yawns, I mean, that is not an unusual word. But regardless, those are the words we're going to use because Google's Gemini thinks they're unusual. So, sure, we'll start with those 5 words. Okay, well, we got the L. That's something good. I'm sure there's going to be bunches of Q's. Whoa, the double L is good. Okay, well, very interesting. And then all we're getting is L's so far. Can we get another L? Oh, no, we'd already checked that spot for the L, so couldn't have gotten it. We got the E, though. And finish up with yawns. Ooh, no, we did get the red and the yellow Y. So I'm thinking Y down here until I know differently. That's what I'm going to assume. Okay, what else we got? We got a K in the row. K in the row is good. K is an unusual letter. So, I mean, it's most likely to be second or fifth, I feel like. You could do like an SK or something at the beginning. Otherwise, I think it's going to be at the end, maybe like a CK. You could also do CKS or something at the end of a word. Let's see. There's no S, there's no G, there's no N, there's no M. Those are interesting. Good to know. Good to know. Q and X aren't surprising. W is a little bit good to know, but okay, so there's an E in this row, but we've got orange E's. Okay, so it could be either spot. This would end in double E if we put an E there, which is fine. It's possible. But, you know, an L here would be good too. We do have the orange L. Something like belly. Could work. Why not? Okay, the I here, it's not going to be L-E-I, I don't think. I think the I is going to be there. And so now L-I-E is pretty good here. Something like belie. Just throwing B's everywhere in the grid. Why not? This could be like a back. Any reason that couldn't work? I don't think so. Let's see. What do we know about A's? We know... Where did we guess an A? We guessed an A here and down here. So there is an A in the grid. It's not in the second or fifth row or column. So a back isn't too bad. Here, what do we got? We got a toll. Could be. Could be. We do need to have a U, but we could go O-U, L-O-U, something like cloud. Some of these are bound to be wrong, but a cruel, well... I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. What do we know about R? We know there's an R in this first. I want to do. Oh, actually, we know more about Y. The Y is definitely. This is a definite Y. I wasn't even paying attention. So we have the yellow and the red, but look, we also have the white and the white, the white, the white. So this is a definite Y down here. Okay. Good. C. This could also be clout instead of cloud. Yeah, that's possible too. What's that gonna be? The K and the Y? Man, everything's going together really well. And I was thinking retry here, but it can't be the Y. That's why I noticed the Y. Oh no, we can't do an A there either. Ooh, okay, so or an O. We can't do A or O or E because we got the white E up here, or U. Oh, the only vowel we can do is an I. We could do Petrie. Um. Hmm. I'm not liking this over here. Okay, so we were doing good. We also need an R over here. What if we did? Oh, I was gonna say rally, but it can't be rally because there's no A there. Oh man, this was all coming together great, and then and kitty and app. Okay, fillet. um. Oh, that's all looking good, but we need an R. And this has to be an I over here, right? It can't be A, E, O, U, or Y. I mean, assuming this is an R, that's got to be an I think. Which then, I mean, it's got to be Petrie, right? And then, okay, hold on. This could be a double D here, kitty, and then we could do allowed and riled and telly and apart. I mean, I think those all work. Okay, that's what I'm gonna go with until I have reason to think otherwise. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it in less than 5, so I'm gonna go with the rows today. Okay, aback, Petrie, allowed, riled, and telly. Okay, that was it. Wow. Okay. I thought Belly was really good, but we couldn't quite make the B work, and Kitty was good with the T's, but yeah, so Petrie's an interesting one, Kitty's kind of interesting, Atoll and Belie. I mean, we have some words in this grid that I think are more unusual than the words that Gemini said were unusual to start with, but that's all right. I mean, you know, whatever. That's what you get with AI sometimes. It knows a lot of things, but then sometimes it doesn't know things that you would expect it to. So, and maybe those are unusual words, and maybe I just don't think they're unusual. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think they're unusual? Before I started doing word puzzles, I would not have probably known xylem, but the rest of them I definitely knew. So, anyways, let me know what you thought of these starting words, how your solve of this puzzle went today, and what you thought of my solve of the puzzle, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more.